There we go. I'll update the information. There we go. Much as I enjoy the pie shock, it does keep falling off. Bi shock, exactly. Well, bi shock is me wearing it, right? Some people it's straight shock, some people it's gay shock. For me, it's the bi shock. Yeah, yeah. Eh? Arguably, I suppose, if you want to twist my arm, Omni shock. Maybe poly shock, I don't know. Words are descriptive, not prescriptive. Just because I'm only an adopted father, too many, doesn't mean I can't make the dad jokes. Also, you started it, King, with the bi shock. You started it. Haven't heard that if it ain't on a mug. That's several people say that mug that I kind of like mocked up real quick that they want it. Now I'm sort of starting to wonder if maybe. Maybe we do the ninjas aren't real with my self portrait. Maybe that's a thing we do. Dad jokes are your thing, it's true. The more uncle jokes for me, I suppose. Glad the Action 52 Bunky gets so much use, right? For whatever reason, when I last tried, Twitch wouldn't let me use it as an emote in here, and I'm not sure why. It was formatted correctly and everything. I should try re-uploading that, I suppose, so we can have it in here. Make a red bubble. That'd probably be the easiest way to do it. The thing I looked at, of course, was was just one that would just make a bunch and then ship them to you. So it obviously would be easier just to do something like Redbubble, right? So people could just go, okay, yeah, here. Perhaps. Something to consider. I just put it on the mug just to be like, huh, I wonder, and then I just kept giggling at it. So I don't know. I kept just laughing and laughing and laughing at it like that's. And I don't need more coffee mugs, but I think I could make an exception, right? Is that egotistical to use your own merch? Feels like wearing your own band shirt when you're like performing. Yeah, I'm just drinking out of my own mug. We'll see. We'll see. I do quite like it. Which one was this one? Ah, this one. Yeah, I remember liking this song. It's a fun one. Ryan Williams does it. We get it. You're a beach boy. Seems lame, doesn't it? Wearing your own merch. I don't know. I would definitely use that mug though if I get if I do end up doing that. Oh, hey, Mr. Moop. And welcome. Any friend of Sir Chicken is a friend of ours. Sir Chicken is an absolute cutie. My hip is being quite wacky. All right. It's your best friend. He's a nerd. Also, hey, Dump. How you doing? Nerd. Let's see. Let's see if we can't fix this a little bit here real quick. Without everything breaking. Just live things. Just live things. Oh, my chest's like really sticking out now. Look at that. Ooh. Let's see. Bring myself forward a little bit more. Right about there. Hip back a little bit. Chest is still weird there. Well, that's just the way it's going to be, I suppose. We're just going to have to deal with it. Hip looks a little bit better, at least. All right. Hey, Milder. How dare I call you a cutie? Because you're a cutie. That's why. I am a nerd. What can I say? Nerdy dad. I try to be a cutie patootie. Is the patootie cutie? Never be a nerd. Says you're messing with the DNS records of your servers. Sounds kinda nerdy. How's Zaire? He's doing good. He's been taking care of his like kind of personal stuff with his like trying to sell his house and everything. Get that going so he can move again. Of course, the patootie is cutie. Totally don't stare at it every now and then. Just once in a while, right? Like, not very often, right? Yeah, I was too tired to stick around for the cuddle time, unfortunately. Kind of popped in, said hi to everybody, and then left. Yeah, seems to be doing okay. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, I'm sure. And then even like when they're not like an official one, like it's what we usually do anyway. Right? Like it's not like people don't cuddle when we hang out anyway, right? You were there for the final hour? How late did it go? Because I conked out at like midnight last night and I slept until like 9 o'clock. That's the most sleep that's more sleep I've gotten in the last like almost 3 days put together. So just checking in on the cute bun. Gonna go. It's sleepy time for you. My food and drinks? No, not my food and drinks. Wow. You think you know a guy. A guy proposes to you like one time and now he thinks he's allowed to steal your food and drinks, man. Got off around 2:30. That's when you got off, but when did you leave VR chat? Ha 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 ha. Ah. Thank you, Spy. I shall do so. Let's see. Where is my water? There is my water. Cheers, everyone. Delicious water. Yeah, I was exhausted. I just couldn't stay up for that. Came in, said hi to people. A couple new faces. We had Sarge in there. We had some other dude that I'd never met. Star something. Nice guy. He seemed nice. Cute Abby. Would have cuddled, but was late. What can I say? I got a thing for boys with hooves, apparently. What can I say? Hero Corgi popped in for a while too. Zaires rated them before. I recognize the name. I think I might have rated them at one point. Yep. Yeah, was just too late. Needed to get to some sleep. And I figured, hey, probably gonna like hang out after Zaire's stream tonight anyway, right? Hey, Zaire. How you doing? Yep. Got the bunny buns. Unfortunately, like the bunny chest is being a little weird because Liv updated, and now I just wiggle my hips and my whole chest goes wow. On the plus side, it lets me do this. I can bend over and just wiggle my hips a little bit and do this. So small mercies, I suppose. Yeah, friends with Skyless. I see. But yep, it's a shame. It was a little too late. Had to go to bed. Yep, I can do this. Cuddle dad even with my wonky. Thank you, kids. I appreciate it. Whew. Oh yeah, I did have to take off the pie shock. Unfortunately, he kept falling off. So squats though, squats we can do squats. I'll give you extra squats. In fact, hey Jonathan. All right, we'll give you like what? We'll just go. We'll round it up to 10. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll do a do the sexy squat. It probably looks weird in live, but yeah, pie shock just kept falling off, so yeah, I just figured, all right, screw it for today. I'll put it on when I go back to the PC to do stuff, but yeah. For the moment, at least. I didn't want to keep pulling it up. We'll have to get the spacer for it at some point, but I don't want to spend $20 in shipping plus the $20 for the little piece of rubber. Yeah, $40 for a little piece of rubber. Now, if anybody intends to order anything from Pie Shock and just wants to order one of those, and and send it to me for a much more reasonable, shipping cost, I would pay it, but honestly, I don't know, maybe the Pie Shock should be not necessarily an everyday thing anyway, just because. Well, I appreciate the vibrations and everything. People don't actually tend to use it that much. So we'll see. Probably just during dance games, maybe I just keep it off, just because it's gonna keep falling off. Yeah, exactly, and then I don't blame you for that. Obviously, 100%. I could, I suppose, theoretically, wear it on my arm instead during dance times, but that just seems less fun. I'm not gonna stumble if you zap me in the arm. But those are kind of the safest places to do it, of course, are thigh, meaty part of your arm. Thank you, Jonathan. I do love cheese. We were discussing cheese quite a lot my last stream. Well, last night we were talking about cheese. Or was that the night before? Or stream before? I think that was last night, right? Weren't we talking about cheese? What are your cheese opinions, John? Do you like blue cheese? That's a divisive one. I happen to love blue cheese. I love a brie, a camembert. A fromage de Affanois. Necro like Swiss, yes. Ooh, blue is 4th on your favorite cheeses. Oh. Almost 20k points. That's a lot of squats. That is a lot of squats. Gonna blow my knees out. Not your favorite, but okay. What is above blue cheese? What are your favorites? Do you like soft cheeses? Do you like bries and whatnot? 19. Oh, God. Y'all really want to just blow my knees out, huh? Favorite cheese leaderboard is a leaderboard of other people's favorites. Oh, interesting. Get the bottom ranked cheese. Brie is good. Gouda isn't as Gouda as people say. I like a nice smoked Gouda. If you ever had a nice smoked Gouda, delicious. It's a little on the mild side, obviously, for like a semi-hard cheese, but it's good. The leaderboard would be a charcuterie board. Well, charcuterie often has lots of other things on it too, of course. Not moldy cheese, but some mold is good on cheese, right? Blue cheese is delicious. The outside of like a brie is moldy, but it's edible. And it's delicious. My favorite of that variety of like your bries, your camemberts, and everything is the fromage dauphinois, because it's is basically a brie, but like the cheese itself is stronger flavored, and the rind is a little milder, and I quite like it. Number one, cheddar. Number two, cheese whiz. Number three, Velveeta. Personally, like Laughing Cow cheese spreads. They're good on crackers. Nothing wrong with some cheese on crackers. And nothing wrong with the occasional neon orange processed cheese. Two out of those three aren't actually cheese. They are a dairy and cheese product. Mold just makes us think it's bad to eat because that usually applies to most foods. So we can't, exactly. Yep. Zyre's of the belief that all cheeses should be orange. Well, you can make any cheese orange just by adding turmeric. That's usually what they do. That's, cheese isn't natural. Most cheeses aren't naturally orange. Cheddar is usually orange due to added turmeric. Or food coloring. In the case of something like Velveeta, I'm pretty sure that's food coloring, not like, well, excuse me, maybe like a natto or something. Blowing your mind. Yeah, most cheeses aren't naturally orange. It's usually turmeric, annatto, or food coloring. Some of them are naturally orange. It's just like the process of it does make it kind of orange, but yeah. Orange makes everything delicious. Do we talk about cheese every stream lately? Yes. 2 out of the last 2 have been have involved the cheese. The cheese lord has work soon, so won't be here for long. Yeah, we have to get the cheese talk out of the way now because the cheese lord has to leave soon. Grab a little bit of water. Had a little tickle in my throat. Cheese tier list stream. That could be fun. Would people be interested in that kind of thing? If I just do like tier lists and stuff. Would that be a thing people would be interested in? Would you like to just see the little VTuber bunny in the corner there going like, yes, well, clearly Emmental is at best a C rank cheese. Explains why Zyra likes circus peanuts and candy corn. It's true. Got to turn it into a lecture somehow. How does one do a philosophical discussion of cheese? What would cheese be the framework around? Hmm. Emmental is a C grade. Should have studied more. And I apologize, Necro. I know Emmental being like the proper name for Swiss cheese, of course. But yeah, I would have to rate your favorite cheese, Necro, at like a C at best. I'm afraid. I've not had that maggot cheese, so I cannot tell you. I've not had it. I would try it. Media analysis of the Divine Comedy, where each layer of hell is a different cheese. Suppose I would have to read the Divine Comedy. And if it's only the layers of hell, I would only have to read the Inferno. I wouldn't have to read Paradiso. Can we talk for a moment about how funny it is that the Divine Comedy was basically just Dante complaining about people he didn't like, and it ended up becoming not only one of the most important pieces of literature of all time, but also basically invented the Italian language. All just so he could be like, yo, this Pope that I don't like, he's in hell. Screw that guy. This other dude I don't like, this cardinal I don't like, he's in hell. Screw that guy. Yeah, it was a rap beef. It was literally a rap, and in so doing, basically cemented the Italian language because he wrote it in the common tongue spoken by the average man instead of Latin, and in so doing, kind of published the first book that was written in what we now call Italian. Don't remember shit about Purgatory or Paradise. Yeah, never read them. Never read them myself. Be easy to tie in a video game with that because I could just play like Dante's Inferno or something. Not the PlayStation one, the old like DOS one. Is it just you, or does the Walmart Swiss cheese seem to have artificial holes in it? It might. I do think they actually often do that. I do think a lot of it's like store bought Elementaire puts that in there to make it look more like what we think it should look like. Only patronize locally grown holes. Oh my. Watched a story about that about Swiss cheese or about Dante's and Dante's Divine Comedy. We need is a hole inspector. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just the bunny for the job. Hermetic seals removed the holes from cheese since it was grain particles or something. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Like cheese can kind of crystallize. Some cheeses, that's actually something you want. It gives, it's kind of crunchy. As a whole connoisseur, you can't stand the synthetic holes. Is that so, Zar? That's a shame. I ordered a thing recently that one might call a synthetic hole, and I've been enjoying it quite a lot. Cartoon looking stereotypical cheese. Exactly. People that's what people want. They want the stereotypical cartoon looking cheese. Also hate Thomas. Never cut the cheese. No, you want to like shave the cheese or chisel the cheese off with one of those special if it's like one of those if it's like a Parmesan or something, you chisel it. Thinking about it, there's also an artificial hole on my throne. Thinking about it. Don't look at that. Let's do a little more dancing right away. Whew. I always forget how many steps are in that one. I go to the deli and order the cheese holes next time you're there. What they probably do is collect all those cheese scraps, and then you process them. You blend them up real good, and you can make a nice cheese dip out of it. Dancing, the point of the stream? No, yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably what they do, Zaire, yeah. Is you can take those little bits and you blend them up for a good long time. It breaks down the casein protein, and kind of you get a natural sort of cheese dip out of it. Then you can add that to other things that you would need like cheese for, or then just dry it out and use it as like cheese protein and other things. You can repurpose that all kinds of ways, or just eat it, I suppose. Do they throw away the donut holes? They absolutely do not. Still wish you could buy all the egg yolks they get when putting egg whites in the cartons, right? I believe they probably, again, sell those to people that are using those egg yolks for other things, right? Like, there's a lot of things that use only egg yolk, like custards and stuff. Eggnog already? Nice. I do love eggnog, especially homemade eggnog. If you've not made your own eggnog, I would suggest it. It's very good. Thank you, Necro. I forgot how many steps were in that one on the hardest difficulty. And naturally, because I'm such an alpha male, I have to try to hide the fact that I'm gasping for air, right? Can't let you all know. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. think I've done this one like once. Real men don't perspire. That's what the Kennedy-Nixon debate taught us. But you weren't alive during the Nixon-Kennedy debates? Neither was I. Not quite that old. I was born right at the start of the Reagan era. Explains a lot, doesn't it? Nixie was a notorious sweat machine. Nixon, what? Mr. I'm not a crook. I don't believe it. Oh. Huh, what happened there? Did I lose tracking? What happened? How strange. Let's try. All right. All right, let's try that again. Just totally lost tracking. How weird. Yeah, I keep losing, like, tracking right there. Yeah, my feet are like, there they are. How weird. Issues with that before. Try that again. Whew. Hey, Joshua. How you doing? Whew. I do my best. Whew. I think I've got maybe a couple more in me. bad. Actually, hit start there. Whew. Whew. Not my finest showing on that one. You have a fever and you're waiting for additional symptoms. You don't know whether you got to go to visit the hospital or just take some NyQuil. Whew. Well, do make sure to monitor that carefully. If you need to get to a hospital, do so. Hope you feel better. Hope it's nothing serious. Stuff has been going around. But as far as I know, nothing terrible. So hopefully just a fever or something. You know, just like a flu, maybe. So do take care of yourself. Whew. Should make a caramel dance in one of my bunny, huh? Not in Liv, of course, because Liv is looking weird. Whew. Need to commission some more emotes, too. I got a few more slots opened up now. But yeah, I could probably do that pretty easily, just like they did the other one of me, just like kind of doing this. That I just took some video of myself in a green screen world and used some online GIF making software to make that one. That's how I got all my ones that aren't just that aren't the ones that I commissioned. Whew. Yeah, need to commission some more art. I'd rather not do it on Fiverr again if I could help it, but I mean, there's some very nice dad art on the Discord too. A couple people for my birthday made some fan art. Kai, that you've probably seen around. Kai drew an absolutely gorgeous picture of me. I'm just like just my bust, basically. And Raki, who is a professional artist, did some art for me as well, and it's amazing. Like, I can't believe he did that. Yeah. But yeah, so those are nice. But yeah, I'd like to commission some more emotes at some point. And I'd like to kind of give back to some like artists that I know are deserving of it. But so much to other things that I'm doing that haven't really thought about it too as much as I should. We'll figure it out. Whew. Let's see. Maybe one more. I know there's another one that has a legend difficulty around here somewhere. This one's nice too, though. We'll do this one. I remember quite liking this song. That was the wrong hand I hit that with. Whew. But all right. I think we'll call it there for now for the dancing. And I think we'll go do a little Phoenix Wright, I think. We'll see how that goes. If we finish up like a day of the case early, maybe we'll pop back in and do a little last minute hangout in VR chat. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll figure it out. Thank you, Minty. Cheers, everyone. But all right. I'll pop you all over onto the splash screen for now. I'll run some ads, so everyone feel free to go do what you got to do. Get some snacks, get a drink, hit the little bunny's room, powder your nose, whatever you need to do. Hey, Nightwolf, how you doing? Just about to swap over. Thank you. I will. I could use some more water. Ugh. Just about to pop over onto the PC to play a little Phoenix Wright. So I've been doing dancing for about an hour and a half now. Yes, get some orange snacks, Desire. Some neon orange cheese, circus peanuts, candy corn. And obviously, I like orange food because I like carrots. Good for your eyesight, you know. It's not true, actually. But all right, I'm gonna pop you all over onto the splash screen for the moment. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, and we'll do a little Phoenix Wright. All right, and we'll catch you all in just a few. Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, we have double bun. One moment. There we go. How's everyone doing? Hey, Minty. Alright, let's see here. Let's update the stream info this time. Let's not forget to do that this time, shall we? Stream info. We are now going to be playing Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. And we will put in that the Pie Shock is back on here.